Hey guys, welcome to Pixel Street Videos. I am John Hansen, and I am still reeling over the fact that Back for Blood was actually revealed at the Game Awards yesterday. I'm super excited and super pumped. I got an alpha key to try out the alpha next week, so yeah, I am just over the moon right now. So excited. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna look through the reveal trailer, we're gonna look through the gameplay trailer, and look through the website and just see what exactly we can find out about Back for Blood so far. Just like what references to Left 4 Dead are there, what's new here, pretty much. We're just gonna try and see whatever we can find right now. So yeah, if you like videos like this, please leave a like and subscribe to see our future videos. Comment down below if you want to see some more videos like this in the future. We'll say if this video reaches 20 likes, I'll make another video like this, either in Back for Blood or a game that you want to see. Let us know and I'll do it. So yeah, let's just jump right in. Alright, so first we're going to start with the reveal trailer. This is the cinematic thing that they showed, just kind of giving off the feel of the world and everything, and just showing what this game is all about. So let's get started, and we will pause it whenever we see anything worth mentioning. Alright, right off the bat here, this little parasite, this is what is infecting everyone and making them into the zombie-like creatures. We know from the website that these are called the Ridden. This is the enemy that is changing everyone into the monstrosities that we're fighting. So apparently they found them in, I'm guessing, Antarctica, maybe some kind of Arctic place. The way that he's holding this up here, this makes me think that it's an ancient kind of parasite creature that they've just dug up, but we don't know that for sure. The guy at the Game Awards yesterday did promise more story in this game, so maybe we'll actually get to see like where the Ridden came from and just really more stuff like that, because Left 4 Dead, I mean, let's be honest, wasn't much of a story game at all. It was just get from point A to point B. So yeah, we're gonna be interesting to see what more comes from the Ridden in the future. All right, so right there, you can see that they're making a big deal about Quebec City, like it's circled and everything. This is probably the first spot where the Ridden was, I guess, brought back to life. Whatever he ripped onto him, I mean, it's just some clear liquid. Whatever it was, it really made this Ridden freak out and attack him in the eye. Alright, so next we're in New York here, and we see our first thing. The Ridden obviously like its host eyes. We get that impression from the Quebec City guy. The little thing jumped up right at his face. It probably went through his eye and whatever. However, this guy got infected. Obviously, it likes their eyeballs. Or their eye sockets, I should say. Alright, so it looks like we're in Finleyville now. I don't know where that is. Oop, let's pick up just a little bit here, try and get that shot of both. Okay, so here are our four protagonists, the guys that we're going to play as in this game. We see them fighting off hordes of undead, very close to what we see in Left 4 Dead, where just a huge group of zombies, or I guess I should say infected, come at you. Same thing here, but let's take a look at our characters here. In front, we have a woman. We see her using a bat with the Lucille treatment a lot in this trailer. It's wrapped in barbed wire or something like that. She looks very tough and everything. I do want to point out the guy in the back with the glasses. He seems to be a very like southern kind of guy in the way that he holds himself and everything. Reminded me a lot of Francis from Left 4 Dead. Just seeing the way he carries himself. The two guys in the middle, I would say there's not much distinguishable about them yet. The guy in the hat, he doesn't really do much in this trailer except for just fight zombies. There's nothing really to like separate him from the others. The only thing that separates the other guy, the guy in the hoodie, is that he gets caught by one of the infected. But we'll get to that in a bit.
There's too many!
Stick together. We got a job to do. Remember?
And no worm-ridden son of a bitch is gonna stop us.
Molotovs are coming back. Cool.
Up her up, handsome.
Nails in the bat, not barbed wire. All right, we have our first look at a special infected here. We know from the Back 4 Blood Twitter account that this is called a hawker, and we are about to see why it is called a hawker. All right, so now we can see it's a hawker because it gathers up its phlegm, I guess, and it just fires it off at you. Before we actually get to the effect of that, I just want to take a look at the hawker here. It's got 4 arms, and it bounces around a lot. In fact, later in this trailer, or maybe it was a gameplay trailer, they have a shot of it that it really reminds me of a hunter from Left 4 Dead. But obviously, this thing is much more. It has much more of the idea of trapping the survivors. So yeah, look at that. It catches him. He can't move.
Cover me!
So yeah, he's caught. He can't move. Needs someone to help him out. Kind of that thing. One difference already from Left 4 Dead is all of the Left 4 Dead special infected that would catch you and everything, you had to shoot them and get them off. Obviously, with just phlegm holding him in place, you're not going to shoot him, you're going to hit him. So it looks like you are going to have to actually go to your teammates and actually help them out of any traps that they're stuck in. Alright, and there again, we did see I already forgot its name. The hawker. We've seen the hawker try and pounce at the survivor, kind of like the hunter did. So I wonder if the special infected are going to have more than just one use, because in Left 4 Dead, that was really all they did. Boomer went to spread its bile around them, hunter would pounce, smoker would pull, that kind of thing. We've already seen our first special infected do multiple things here. It traps him, and it tries to pounce at him. We didn't actually see him connect or anything, but I think just from the way we've seen the hawker hold itself, I think this is really a good indication of just there's going to be more to do with the special infected. All right, we got a big guy here. When I first saw this, I thought, oh, is that like a tank character? It's not. This is actually closer to the Boomer. Let's see if we can get a better view. Yeah, so it's all gross and everything. Oh, I just noticed that there's actually faces in there. It's not just him. Wow, I did not notice that until right now. But yeah, this guy vomits kind of like exactly like the Boomer. We don't see what this actually does because they dodge it. So we don't know if it does the same thing that the Boomer did, where it would draw in hordes of zombies around them. We'll obviously see that in the future. As of right now, don't know what that vomit actually does, if it's like an acidic thing, like from the spitter, if it just damages them, or if it does like blind you and really like call in the others.
Take it out!
All right, so there we have this guy. Another look at him. Ah, that's such a cool design. Okay, So we see him explode like a boomer, but it doesn't really throw out the bile or the vomit like the boomer does. So maybe in that way it's different, but we still see him explode. So we're not sure exactly what that means yet, but we're just gonna have to wait for the alpha to see, I guess. And also a quick note, it definitely takes a lot more damage than the boomer does. Like from this, it looks like it's gonna take a couple people to take it down.
Oh man, this is my favorite hoodie.
We'll also note that the blood of that infected is on him, and he's not. They're not. The other infected are not like coming out at him. With the boomer, when you exploded it and you were too close, it was pretty much like being puked on. You got all disoriented, and all of the infected would come at you. So I think that's kind of their hint to say it's not the same thing. Like this is gonna be a different zombie.
A little club soda will take that right out.
Alright, now we have another new special infected here. This is a big boy. I think the guy at the Game Awards said this guy is 20 feet tall. He walks around with a big club of an arm, and he's very slow.
Watch out!
Yeah, so this is a big guy. Really reminds me of the Charger in design only. Obviously, the Charger would charge at you and pin you and start smashing you into the ground. This guy seems like he's just really slow, and he's just trying to pound you into the ground with one massive hit. We see in the gameplay trailer later that his weak spot is that kind of pussy, big, bulgy thing on his arm. I think this guy's gonna have a lot of health, the way that they've been handling him. But there's obviously another character that is much closer to that. All right, and there we have what I'm guessing is gonna be the cover for the game. I really love it. Got the whole 4 thing back. So yeah, we've got them just covered. We've got the big arm guy that just, we actually have 2 of them. And then, is that a third in the top? Yeah, that is a third. So those guys are going to be pretty, they're going to show up quite a bit, I think. And then we have a hawker on top of the car in the top right. And it looks like that's the only hawker. And then directly to the right of them here, that's the big guy that exploded. So yeah, there is a hawker to the right of blood down there. It's pouncing. So yeah, these are, well, there's one more special infected to see, but so far at reveal here, it doesn't look like there's going to be as many special infected as in Left 4 Dead 2. But maybe with them adding in multiple uses for these guys, it's going to make up for not having as many different guys. But who knows? We're not even to the alpha stage yet. There could definitely be more in store for us in the future. And then, boom, June 22nd. Okay, so next, let's hop over to the gameplay trailer.
Not one for speeches.
All right away we have our first look at a safe room in Back 4 Blood. So far, very Left 4 Dead. We've got the writing on the wall.
How about we just...
Here, actually, I want to back up a little bit here.
Ready?
Not one for speeches.
Because I want to point out there's a shiny thing on top of that green crate there. So I'm wondering if this is where you get your weapons from. I can't tell what that is. Maybe I'll cut out a little thing to put up here to zoom in, but I honestly can't tell.
So how?
Yeah, it's just multiple shiny things. So my guess is that's ammo, and then maybe the orange thing is health, like a med pack and everything. They don't show us any HUD in this gameplay demo, so we can't tell what inventory you can have and everything. So my guess is that's weapons and health. Could be something else though.
About we just go kill
Ooh, actually,
some rich.
to the right there we have an axe, a fire axe, and a pistol. And is there something else?
Ready?
Not one for speeches. So how about we just?
Yeah, okay, so there's 2 crates there with fire axes and a pistol. Looks like a deagle. Yeah, that's interesting. Why is I mean, it looks like the same green crate as is across the room with the other shiny thing. The way that Desert Eagle is shining, that definitely makes me think that was a weapon over there. So, I don't know. Why do they have crates with the same thing? Well, okay, that's how many there are. Not everyone can pick up a deagle and a fire axe in this area. Okay, that's what that is. Yeah, I don't think there's really much more to point out here. I mean, there's a drawing on the wall of a big guy that we're going to see later in this demo.
Let's go kill some.
Yeah, I can't really get a better view of those crates, but yeah, I mean, that's just got to be where you get your weapons from.
Nice pep talk.
Ah, damn. Here we go.
I'm not going to pause right here. This is just basic gameplay here. We can see, in contrast to Left 4 Dead, you can actually aim down the sights and everything. It's not just always moving with the weapon at your hip here.
Watch out!
One thing I also want to point out is the red dot on this gun. I wonder if there's going to be new attachments for weapons and everything, whether that's connected to your class itself, that you will like upgrade and unlock more things, that whenever you pick up that gun it's going to be that, or if it's just going to be like a kind of rarity system where, oh hey, I found this gun with 4 attachments, I'm good, but the next time you come by it's only got 2 or something like that.
I got a bullet for you! And you! And you!
We do hear them talking a lot while they're shooting here. Not sure if this is just the like presentation side of things, or this is really what's gonna happen, is that they're just gonna be much more vocal than in Left 4 Dead. If they are, awesome. I do want to point out the zombie up here with the red spot. Is it a hawker? I don't think that wasn't a hawker. It didn't have 2 arms, but it definitely had a red spot in its chest, like kind of showing that that's its weak spot. I wonder what that is, because it ran away. That might be a new special infected, because that definitely did not. It didn't attack them like all of the other zombies did. It showed up and then it ran away. Like that's got to be a hint at a new special infected. No idea what it was because it looked like a regular, but the fact that it had that glowing red spot and then it acted so differently than the other guys, that's got to be something new. All right, there we have the big guy exploding. Okay, he took a lot more. He took a lot less damage than in the reveal trailer, but you see he still exploded, and also kind of showing off that it's not a boomer. The explosion didn't go out; it just kind of went up. Oh, look down there in the bottom right. That's our guy. That's our special infected with the glowing red spot right there. It's still running away. That's got to be a hint at something, and then we have another of the exploding guys there. Oh, it did something there. Is that a hawker? Maybe it is? can't tell. It's only got 2 arms, though. Okay, and it spit out the phlegm. Okay, so it's got to be a hawker, so maybe the special infected can look different? I'm very confused right now, because everything we've seen from the hawker has it with 4 arms. But this guy only has 2, but he's spitting out something, and it looks like the same thing from the hawker. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think that is. See, right there, it very plainly only has 2 arms. Oh, wait. Okay, now I see a 3rd arm. Okay, so that is a hawker. I don't know. I'm really confused about that. I don't know. Alright, here we go. We have our first look at what I'm guessing is going to be the tank of this game. No name or anything yet, but he comes from the ground and he's huge. He's got a huge red spot right there saying, hey, shoot me here. We have our first look at a throwable that's not the Molotov, and actually in gameplay, kind of an impact grenade. Ooh, I do want to point out the club he has. It looked like his hand actually transformed. At first it was kind of like a little like claw thing, and then it turned into this boulder thing. So this guy looks like he can actually transform himself.
Cover me, reloading! Thanks, Holly!
Alright, so we saw the big guy go in, pull away that fence and everything, showing that this guy seems to have a predetermined path, or maybe that's just one of the ways he can go about. He can actually interact with the environment and everything. In the past, the tank would just go directly for you. It could smash through some walls, but it definitely wasn't focused on that. Its first goal was to come straight for you. So it looks like if this guy can't reach you, you can actually like run away from it and everything. He's going to do whatever he can to get to you.
Need to finish them off and fast.
There we go. We got our first look of gameplay footage of the guy with the big arms pounding on the ground, and it looks like it throws away, it pushes away the girl character. So it looks like it might have an area of effect attack where anything close to it just gets pushed back. And I would guess that it does quite a bit of damage, but we have no way to know that. There we go. We see him focusing on that red spot on his arm. It seems to really affect him. And here in a sec, we'll see it actually separate the arm. There we go. It's dead.
Let's go.
Please just die already!
Evangela, watch out!
Alright, so that's one thing that's very different from the tank. In Left 4 Dead, the tank would always swing at you and knock you away. Kind of like what that guy with the arm does when he pounds you down. It would push you back and everything and do a lot of damage. This guy looks like he actually tries to grab you. My guess is that's kind of his trap thing where he grabs you and you can't fight or anything. He'll be like swinging you around and your teammates have to shoot him and kill him. Maybe with the big arm guy, you can shoot his arm off to drop you, and then your teammate can help you take him down. That's just a guess, though, because they don't show us anything more on that. Very interesting how they're... it's going to be very interesting to see how they handle that guy. That guy seems to be a big... he's the boss zombie, pretty much. Alright, so we've got the big exploding guy jumping... They explode him in the air. Very different from the reveal trailer. He does not have a lot of health. Get a look at some of the environments here. So, yeah, this seems to be in the back. kind of looks like a construction area, like they're building some kind of parking garage. Or maybe I'm looking too much into that bar thing that's right there. Maybe that's an antenna or something. I can't tell. This is our first look at what I think seems to be like an apartment area or just some kind of house. We've got an outdoorsy forest area. They threw a propane flask and you shoot it. It explodes. Very video games. Here's another apartment area, I think. Here we go. We see the hawker like pouncing again, and it very clearly has 4 arms. I'm still confused about that one at the beginning of this gameplay demo because it did not look to have 4 arms right away, but it's got that glowing spot in the center, so what that guy at the beginning had to have been a hawker. Oh, that one. Okay, that one only has 2 arms too. So maybe there's different versions of hawkers? Maybe it's not the same thing like in Left 4 Dead. In Left 4 Dead, the special infected always looked the same, and you knew what you were getting with them. The fact that there's hawkers with only 2 arms and others with 4 arms makes me think that they may act differently. Because the one with 2 arms in the beginning ran away. Does this one run away? No, he just dies right away. Because I'm going to say a theory here. I think the hawkers with 4 arms are the pouncing ones. And maybe the ones with 2 arms are trying to get away and attack you from distance. But why would... Maybe you do more you would do more damage pouncing someone. I'm confused. Let me know in the comments what you think is up with the hawkers, because they seem inconsistent in what we've seen so far. Is this guy new? I think he's so close to the one on top of that semi, but he's got a huge glowing red spot. Like, he's very clearly... Like you can see them in the same shot there. The guy in front of us, he's got a big glowing red area, and you'll see in a second that the guy on top of the semi, he's got a much smaller one. I think that's what it is. I think the special infected have multiple forms, and I think that's what they're showing right here, because he's very clearly different than that other one, but he acts a lot alike. Like he's kind of charging at him. They shoot him, and he explodes. But that one did only take 1 shot. Yeah, I think the special infected have multiple forms. We also see that one up there trying to vomit again. This one is just going in for an attack. The way that he's glowing makes me think that he's kind of like a walking bomb. Like, if you're close to him, he explodes and he hurts you. Okay, look at it. Molotov, Fire Axe, Back 4 Blood. June 22nd. That's interesting. Because going into this, I definitely... After last night, all I thought about was how Back 4 Blood was bringing back Special Infected and everything. I really like that they're trying something new with the Special Infected. Because, yeah, the way they act, the way they look is different. Very excited to see what else is in store. Okay, so we looked through our first 2 trailers. I want to just really quick, I'm going to end the video here soon. We're going to look at the Back 4 Blood official website here quick. So right away it says, Back 4 Blood is a thrilling cooperative first-person shooter from the creators of the critically acclaimed Left 4 Dead franchise. Woo! You are at the center of a war against the Ridden, These once human hosts of a deadly parasite have turned into terrifying creatures bent on devouring what remains of civilization. With humanity's extinction on the line, it's up to you and your friends to take the fight to the enemy, eradicate the ridden, and reclaim the world. Cooperative story campaign, that's what we love. Competitive multiplayer, that might be the versus mode from Left 4 Dead where, 4v4, 4 survivors versus 4 special infected. They just keep spawning in when you kill them. Extreme replayability, again, that's what we love about Left 4 Dead. And then we have a closer look at the Hawker here, very clearly with 4 arms. We have a new environment here. And then kind of a swampy area. We saw a forest in that gameplay demo, but we didn't see the swamp. So, yeah. Man, guys, I am so excited. Let me know how excited you are for Back 4 Blood in the comments below. Like I said at the beginning, leave a like. If this video reaches 20 likes, I will do another video like this in the future. Also, let me know what you would like to see, like what I could do better. This is my first time doing something like this, but I am so excited for this game. Subscribe to see any of our future videos, and we will catch you on the next one. I'm John Hansen, and we will see you later.